Hi there, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to create those kind of effects. So the first thing I want you to know that everything I do here is basically just telling you how to do the ropes. The quality and the output will be based on your own perspective and skill set. So please learn the ropes and then have fun, okay? So this is going to be the landing page of Canva, right? And then this is the very first step. So please pay attention to the left section on the screen. Click on elements. And then I want you to simply choose any video process you want. For example, I'm going to type in working out. And then I'm going to click on video. So if you want to type in, for example, cooking, playing in the park, please do so. Now for this one, I'm going to go with this specific thing. I'm going to look for a specific video that I want. Give me a second. I think I'm going to go with this one. Now, it doesn't really matter which kind of video you choose from. Any video is acceptable. I just want to use this one specifically. Now for this one, again, I already have it, right? Next thing I want to do is simply duplicate the video. Now I'm going to place it on top of each other, like so. Perfect. Now I can see the guideline, right? You can see the line, vertical line. That means I already have it placed in the middle. Perfect. Now you might ask me, how can I process this individually? Because I already placed them on top of each other. Simply type in position and you'll see those two videos all together. Now I want you to make sure you highlight the first one, which is the top one, and click on edit video, click on background remover, and now we have just removed the background of the first video. As you can see, they are both not in sync, which is perfectly fine as of now. Please don't be nervous if you export this one. If you render it rather, the final output would be in sync. It's just not in sync because of Canva has a slow process time maybe, or my internet is slow. I'm not sure how it is, but trust me, if you export this one, you're good to go. Now once you remove it, the background, again go to position, making sure it's removed. As you can see right there, the first one has been removed. Next thing you want to do right now is click on text, type in as a heading, and with this one I'm just going to say working out. You can type in anything you want. Again guys, I'm just typing, or rather showing you how it works here. Now I'm going to type in a specific font type, or rather a font size, or I can just enlarge it through this method right there. Pushing it right there. And then placing it in the middle, like so. Make it a little bit more large. Placing it in the middle like so again. And then changing the font color to make it more pop out. I'm going to go for red. Basically like that, it's good to go now. If I click on play, give me a second here. I'm gonna click on play for the both of them. So if I click on play right now, you'll see those frames, right? They're not perfectly in sync. But trust me, they will be in sync after. Now, technically for now, they're good. Basically, it's good to go. It's good enough for me now, but I'm gonna teach you a little bit step further. So this next step is gonna be position again. Make sure the working out is behind the one that we removed the background with, like so. So once we play it, you'll see that it's gonna be over the people or the guy working out. But the thing is, we have another way for this one. I want you to duplicate the text like so. Now make sure it's at the top of the layers. Again, it's gonna be layers, not arrange, okay? Under layers, make sure it's the first one, and then gonna be on top of the second text like so. If you notice, there is this broken lines like so, a cross line. That means you're already in middle of the other one. One is in top of each other. Click on effects, go for hollow, and you'll see that effect right there going through the guy. There are different effects here to choose from, so please choose whichever you want. But for now, I'm gonna go with hollow and click on play and see how it works out. As you can see right there, the effect is going through the guy working out. Perfect, right? And as if you notice, the frames are going in sync a little bit better right now because it's loading longer now. But trust me, there is still those unsynced frames, right? Don't worry about those. Once you export it, you're good to go. So this is gonna be the first step. For example, you're good here. And basically, if you want to edit it a little bit further, please do so. Now I'm gonna go with the second one. I'm gonna add the page. And then for this one, I'm gonna simply color the background first. Now let's say I want it a little bit more purple, like so. And then for this one, I'm just gonna type in a text. For example, I'm gonna type in, since our idea here is gonna be working out, I'm gonna type in, "You can do it," or let's just do it, something like that. Change the color to a little bit more red to make it more pop out. Let me see. Perfect. Now I'm gonna enlarge it. I can enlarge it on this method way faster. I like it here. So I'm gonna look for the guidelines. Perfect. A little bit more large to make it more pop out, stand out. Now I'm just looking for the lines. Perfect. Now for this one, since I'm already done here, I can now download it as a JPEG. So click on this button, click on download. Make sure you only highlight the one for the page 2. Click on download like so. Make sure it's also on PDF, or rather JPEG or PNG. Now click on download. And with this one, you might ask, why am I downloading it? Because we're gonna work as a photo, not a Canva template. So I'm just gonna delete this text right here. Go to my file explorer. And then I'm just gonna drag and drop the photo we just downloaded. Like so. So again, this is a photo, not a text. It might confuse you because the colors are the same. So I'm just gonna place it on top of that one. Enlarge it like so. And basically I have a photo now. Next thing I wanna do is basically split the page. So click on the right click right there. Those 3 dots. There should be a split the page logo. Let me see. Let me just decrease the duration for this one. Almost forgot. So split the page right there. But before I do that, I can just decrease the duration. So like so, split the page. And for this one, for the second one, make sure you pull it on the upper side section. So before you pull that out, almost forgot, duplicate the photo. So again, same idea as the first one, the one working out. Duplicate photo, one on top of each other. And then basically for this one, you should now duplicate the page. Like so. Now delete the first one. I want to delete the working out guy earlier, so you won't get confused. So focus on page 1 and page 2 now. So highlight page 2. For page 2, pull it first, the upper page, like so. And then the lower one, which is gonna be the second one, pull it downwards. Give me a second here. Now after duplicating the page, now we only have page 1 and page 2, right? You go to free page 2, highlight it, click on position. So for the page top photo, I already halved it. Now going to the second one, I'm gonna do the same, but for this one, pulling it downwards. Perfect. Now I have 2 photos now, halved. I'm gonna duplicate the page one more time, and I'm gonna delete the first one again. Perfect. So again, this is gonna be the first one, new second page. For the second page right now, click on position so I can manage it properly. I'm sure that I have the first one at the top section. I'm gonna pull it now upward, like so. Now if you see this imaginary box logo, or rather guideline, it is enough for here. I'm gonna stay here. Now I just want to let you know that that is not entirely on your choice. If you want to pull it all the way up, please do so. Okay, I'm gonna settle here. And then the second one, I'm gonna pull it downwards also. Perfect. Give me a second here. I think I'm good with this length. I'm gonna go back here. I just saw something. Perfect. Make sure everything is aligned. Good. Now, since I already have this up, I'm now gonna type in, or rather hover my mouse inside this page 1, or between page 1 and page 2. At the transition, choose match and move. So if I play it, you'll see this option that's basically, for me, it's good enough now. But basically, we can add a little bit more razzle dazzle, a little bit more effects. So you can type in the shapes elements. Go for shape, or rather box square, or rectangle rather. And then place it on the second page, not the first one. Sorry about that. You have to type in delete there. I don't need this on the first one. Just type in copy first and then delete it. Go to the second page, paste it on this section. This is the part where we need it. So I'm just gonna place it in the middle part, so it's like a frame inside the text. like so. Perfect. Now I'm gonna color it black to give it a little bit more the thing I'm looking for. So if I play it, you can now see that effect going with it, right? Now you can try this one, minimize it a little bit so it will be not that high or big. So play it like so. Perfect. Again, I'm gonna make sure it's all the way there. And then I'm gonna add a text. So for this text, let's just choose a different font style. For example, I'm gonna go with this one. And I'm gonna type in or change it for text. So type in let's just type basketball or something. Hello, something like that. Make sure you minimize it a little bit. Place it in the middle part, right? So perfect. Let's check those guidelines. Great. And then let's preview how it looks now. So basically it has that effect going on, but it's not really clean, right? We should fix this, so follow these steps precisely. So here is how we fix this. Again, make the rectangle all the way the page, so to fix that effect. And then for this one, you can play it right now. So we previewed it every step of the way, we preview it. And for this one, copy this one, the text, paste it on the middle or on the first page like so. Now after pasting it on the first page like so, again this is the first page, so we have both pages on the font, right? And then make sure these two right here are small as we can. So I'm just gonna group them first. Perfect, like so. As small as you can. Right now this is the minimum, or as low as it can, right? And then make sure you place it on top or middle section of the screen. And for this one, go for position, and then go for arrange, go for middle, make sure it's a middle section, make sure it's gonna be on the middle, okay? Click on backward now, this option right here. So after clicking that backward or to back, it should be looking like this. Trust me, it's still there. And then once you play it, and this is how it looks like once you play it. It's having that effect right now, and it's cleaner and much more good looking than before. Now we can still fix this a little bit, so let me just remove this preview. So to fix this one, go to layers, and then you'll see this black rectangle under the text, right? Make sure it's gonna be behind it, and then the text, make sure pull it all the way up like so. Perfect. Again, almost forgot. Let me just bring it down right there. Go to second page first, not the first one. So make sure this one, place it under everything. Also with this one, make sure it's gonna be on the top. Perfect. Now lastly, this is gonna be a trial and error. I'm not saying this is gonna be the perfect way. So hover your mouse on the transition. You have match and move, right? Let's remove it and then add it one more time. Basically that seems to work, and then adjust the duration a little bit. Apparently that seems to work here to make it more cleaner, but the one we did earlier, the position earlier, this one, this is perfect now. So let's try and play it. As you can see right there, it's much cleaner now. Everything is good. The fade effect is minimal. But if you have any other way to fix this, please let me know, okay? So basically that's it. Let's move on with the next step or next feature. Now, for the third feature, I'm gonna teach you how I created this one. So check it out, please. I'm gonna play it. Okay, I played the wrong one. Sorry about that. So again, I'm gonna play it since the beginning of page 1. So I'm gonna teach you how to create this one. You see the smoke is inside the letters, right? Now I have another option. This is page 2, and this is the second option. The smoke or the design is behind the page, wherein the letters are being shown at the front of the smoke or background. So there are two ways to create this one, and I'm gonna teach you how to do this. So again, by default, it's gonna be by white background, right? So to fully utilize this one, I suggest go for black. But if you want to go for gray, you want to go for purple, you want to go for white, it's perfectly up to you. This is just gonna be the basics groundwork on how to use this one. But for me, I prefer black, and then I'm gonna type in elements, not text, okay? Even though you see letters there, I did not use text. I go for element, type in letter frame. Perfect. Now once you're here, you should see a lot of designs, graphics, photos, videos. Make sure you go for frames. Click on that see all button. And then you'll see numerous font styles right there. You heard me right, there are different font styles here. For example, this one is different, this one is different, and also this one is different. I think I'm gonna go with this one, and I suggest for it to be consistent on the font style, click on those 3 dots. This is a tip for you because each one of them has different font styles. For example, if I click on 3 dots of letter A, it has a different font style. So to get consistent font style, copy the font style on the 3 dots, paste it right there, and then just change the letter you're looking for. For example, I'm looking for letter E frame right there. I have it. Now I'm looking for letter A font frame. Perfect. So I'm just gonna use 2 letters here to work with, EA. If you're familiar with this game or game company, I love this so much. And I'm just looking for that guideline to make it perfect, aligned, in the middle. Good to go. I think this is enough for me now. Okay, perfect. Now, next thing I want to do right now is search for a video. So I have go to elements, and as you can see, I have recently used. If I click on see all, these are the previous used videos I have. To get your video you're looking for, again, type in smoke red, or rather red smoke for me. If you want to use blue smoke, green smoke, it's perfectly up to you, but make sure they're a video. That's the important part. Now, there are a lot of videos here to work with, so I suggest choose a specific quality or motion you're looking for. If you want to achieve the same edit I have, I suggest going the one from left to right, this one right here. If I click on it, I suggest looking for this exact video like this one. But I seem that Canva has different results from different region, because I was looking for a red version of this one. I can't find it anymore, so I settled for what I have here. But anyway, I'm gonna go back to elements and recently used, and I'm gonna stick with the blue one. So I'm gonna paste it each text like so you won't see it anymore, right? Don't worry about it. Make sure you double click first and then expand it as you can see fit. Perfect. And then before proceeding, make sure the second one is expanded also for the video like so. Perfect. All about the screen. Great. Now reduce the duration a little bit further, so you won't have to wait that much longer to see the effect. That's the only idea, that's why you reduce the video. So you can play them individually, like so, or you can play this as a whole. If I play on this button right there and wait for it to show up, as you can see, there are the letters we're looking for. EA, right? We have just achieved that effect. Now to moving on with the next one, the one in the background. That's pretty simple, guys. I want you to remove this one. Sorry about that. I removed the entire layer. I didn't mean to do that. So detach video. Detach video one more time. So I have EA again. So to remove those cloud default frames, I want you to go here, highlight it, click on that icon right there, change colors, because by default they're in document colors. I want you to go for black, like so. Another black for this one. So basically they're all black. But trust me, the EA letters are still there. Now for the next one, we're gonna go with the same video. Just for discussion purposes, I'm gonna place it as a background. Enlarge it all the way up. I can still enlarge it a little bit more to have that effect I'm looking for. Now you might ask me, where are the letters? Even though I have the video here, where are the letters, right? So the trick here is that click on position. As you can see, our video layer is on top. We need to drag it all the way down until we see that letters. So once we play it, like so, give me a second here, it's still loading. We can see the letters now. Let me just start it from the scratch. And perfectly, the first letter will show up. The second letter now will show up. Now again, guys, the effect here differs per effect of the video. So choose the exact video you like. And now that being said, let's move on with the next feature. This is color black because I have this black color scheme going on. Add some text. Add some type and slice. I want slice here because this effect is about slicing. So slice right there. Almost forgot. I want this to color red because we have that black and red thing going on, right? So if you're satisfied with this one, again, make sure your duration is a little bit shorter. Download this as a JPEG, like so. So you see where I'm going with this, right? Basically, it's the same as the second feature earlier. Let me just remove this, open my File Explorer, go to my download section, paste that photo right now. And of course, same as process earlier, enlarge it, and then basically duplicate it. So two photos on top of each other, perfectly aligned. Now again, if you're having a hard time processing this, go to position so you can manage them properly. Next thing you want to do is basically slice it up. How to slice it up with this one? You just have to pull this up a little bit further. For the downward section, pull this down. So still the same process, right? Now from earlier, we pulled this up, right? For this one, we're basically just gonna move it left, and then we're gonna move it right there. But almost forgot before doing that, duplicate the screen, or rather duplicate page right there, and then make sure in the second one, go for the top one, slice it a little bit, and for this one, slice it going right. Of course, don't forget that one, animation or transition match and move. Basically, that's the gear. Again, for me, this is perfectly good for now. If I want to increase the transition effect, I can just increase the duration, and let's see if it will work out properly now. Perfect, right? I can also decrease it to make it faster, like so. Anyway, that being said, with this one, let's add some more finesse, some more razzle dazzle with this one. Make sure you highlight this specific template and then go for animate. Now there are two kinds of animations. You have page and photo animations. Make sure you're in photos, okay? So before we get into that, I want you to duplicate the page one more time. Or rather, let's just focus on the second one. We don't need to duplicate it. So make sure you animate the first one. Photo animations, create an animation. And for this one, use your mouse entirely. Move it outward of the screen. Same process with the second one, animate, move it outwards of the screen. Basically, that's the idea here. So play it from the beginning, and you'll see that it's moving slicing it up and moving it out the screen. That's the idea here. Basically, that's it. Now moving on with the next feature, it's going to be called Shine. I call it Shine. Let me delete these pages first. And with this one, I'm going to go with black, I think. Go with black here. So again, it's going to be called Shine. And then since it's Shine, add some text. Basic text right there. Type in Shine. Make sure you enlarge it before you duplicate it. It's too large. Decrease it. Perfectly align. Push it 3 times. Like so. So you have 3 shines right there, right? Now for this one, make sure they're perfectly aligned. And then change the color to gold. Or the first one to gold. Or everything to gold rather. So we won't have any confusion. Gold right there. Is that gold or yellow? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Again, that's gonna be same colors. Like so. So right now I have these, right? I'm just gonna decrease the duration a little bit. And now with this one, I want to make this dirty white or off-white for the middle one. So place this as off-white, like so. Place it right there. Perfect. Now with this one, I can just click on animate and look for wipe effect. Now I have that wipe effect right now. Decrease the duration. Perfect. And then move this one on towards each other. Place it like so. Click on animate one more time. So we have that shine effect. Just have fun with the animation duration. And perfectly, you're good to go. So this is enough for now. But if you want to add again some little bit razzle dazzle, type in shine right there. And look for some graphics videos. For example, this one right here. Rather, let's look for videos. Okay then. I'm gonna go with this. Rather, let's look for sparkle. There we go, found it. This one right here. Add some more. Place it properly. So once I click on the button, you'll see that shine effect. So this is going to be the last feature I want to show you guys. So please utilize them all. Again, before I end this video, I just want to highlight that I just show you the ropes. There are hundreds or numerous things you can work with the process I gave you, especially on the move and match or catch and move earlier, the one splitting the text, those are hundreds or not hundreds or even more features or workaround to work with. There are numerous of things to work with that one, okay? So that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye for now.